everyone just says, oh, you just have to down tilt and you win. You just have to down tilt.
That's the, I hate when people, and
you only have to do this.
And then you see Marth's down tilting and getting grabbed.
Yeah, they like misplace the down tilt. You know, the ices grab you. That's game pretty much.
So I know, if anything, if Ice Climbers like anything about this matchup, it is that, you know, projectiles get you far. Is that you really can, you know.
If you can afford to give them up at least.
Yeah, but it is, I mean, with lag and with, you know, your short range, Marth is really, I mean, Marth's opportunity for punish with really anything you do is so significant.
Yeah, you have to be really careful with ices because of the range that he has, and like obviously he's got moves that can like split them up and like makes the wobble impossible. That is the Nana gone? Yes, that is Nana gone.
So Battlefield is sometimes not preferred for Ice Climbers mains because of the top platform. It's a little bit higher than, say, like Yoshi's or whatever, and Nana will sometimes use her double jump off stage to try to get back because of her AI, and she'll burn it off stage and she'll die a little easier. So I know sometimes Ice Climbers mains have trouble with that.
Interesting. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, shoutouts to Big Vegeta Blunts. He's actually the Ice Climbers player who figured out that Nana's computer level is you take Popo's percent and you divide it by 20 and you round down, and that's Nana's level.
What?
Yeah, so
okay, so she gets better as you
take more damage. Nana's more likely to aerial, she's more likely to tech. So not a lot of people care about Ice Climbers, so I really do think there's potential in the meta for people to learn these tricks and learn how to take advantage of Nana in that way.
Yeah. And that is
know.
the wobble. He's not dropping it, so it is over.
Oh,
that is the stock gone.
I love wobbling.
Oh, really?
I love infinites. I think it's great fun. I think you get a couple seconds, kind of you can dance around, you can take a drink, you know, maybe
it's a mentality tester too, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
If you can get wobble and still be okay, you can win this game. If you can't,
then maybe
just
it's
take
not
a spa day,
yeah.
like have a minute, but you have to sort that out.
And it's amazing how many people complain about Ice Climbers, but don't switch to Ice Climbers, which is my question for the haters out there.
That is the case for every character too.
Exactly. Oh, it's so good, but don't see you taking advantage of that, huh?
Yeah, that's every main to a T though, isn't it? I mean, like, Fox main's like, oh, you guys think Fox is the best, but you don't know my journey, you don't know my hardship. Fox
you don't
is so
know my
hard
life.
on my hands. And then you got Falcon mains who are like, oh, we're just the, you know, the not very good Fox.
My glass bones and paper skin.
Yeah, like we're so fragile, and then like everyone complains about their main.
Yeah.
Or they think it's the best character in the world. And I think that's the better thing. That's the better mentality to have. But
hey, if that's what does it for you.
Yeah. So, like, ICs could do the same, too. They could be like, oh, yeah, my character's so bad, all we have is wobble.
Yeah.
You can change.
Tiny little arms. Nah, I like it.
Yeah.
So, you know, kind of in a base level perspective, Marth is more vulnerable when you're underneath him. Marth jumping is, you know, usually a good angle of attack.
Yeah.
Ice Climbers have decent tools to do that when he's directly above him. You know, they have really the best out of field option being like, you know, or not necessarily out of field, but like short hop auto cancel up air.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of shark underneath and poke before Marth can kind of get his moves out. But with Marth's range, it's really, really tough to get in.
Yeah, and I guess like if you've got Marth's Day versus Ice Climbers up here, for instance, it's kind of a tricky one.
And Marth's so posed, so really not, you know, not easy.
Yeah. We're down to last stock. We have the Marth on 50%, but obviously, like we were saying, it's so easy for Marth to get percents as well. It only takes a couple of up airs to be the same. So
seeing some more projectiles
for sure.
from Zepto.
Staying on the one side of the stage too, and kind of like holding ground there as well. Like a lot of control in one side of the stage, but
Nana not able to get back fast enough. So
she's back. Nana is getting feisty in the middle of the stage, ladies and gentlemen. She's
going in. Let's go, girl.
Oh, and she's gone, and so is Sopo now.
But that was extremely close. I think, you know,
was.
There was a few opportunities. There's a grab where Nana didn't quite get there in time, but it seemed like he had a good grasp of how to play the matchup. Zepto did, and Nagy equally as well.
Oh.
Let's go.
There's a riot outside.
Yeah. Something's hype.
Something is hype. And we'll let you know what it is. It is this match right now. Marth versus Ice Climbers.
on our big one on Dreamland. So we were kind of talking about it earlier, how I really do think, you know, Marth is bad for Dreamland. Dreamland is bad for Marth is really not a 2018 thought. I really do think, you know, if the Marth is patient enough, this can be extremely successful for him.
Yeah.
Ooh, grabbing him out of the jump right there. And that's a wobble.
That is the stock, probably. Likely, as long as he doesn't drop it.
We see smiles, though. That's usually, I find that's usually the reaction people have. You know, the kind of, I'm dying inside, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, like, oh me, what have I done?
I'm getting wobbled on stream.
Damn it.
And then you have, the commentator talking about how you're getting wobbled on stream.
If you watch this back, we're sorry. We're so sorry.
Only a little bit. Hey, just don't get grabbed.
Hey, it's super easy. That's all you have to do is just not get grabbed.
Just don't do it.
But yeah, no, I know a lot of people were saying like Marth with Dreamland, like, oh, the platforms are too high, so you can't just up tilt through them. But like, I mean, Marth will just show hop a bit.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's like easy enough.
Yeah.
So. And then like there's like slight other things, but because the Marthitis where he can't really like kill and stuff like that. But luckily for you guys in NTSC, you've got the deer, so that's like some magical
so privileged.
stuff. Yeah, you don't need that. Like maybe in PAL, like all right, fine, you can't really dare, and like you've kind of got forward smash or up B, and yes, I guess it would be a problem then because you can't kill as easily. But if you've got the dare that you have,
NTSC dare being described as magical might be the most accurate thing I've ever.
It is magical. Yeah, it's something else.
As someone on the other side of that, often maybe not in the moment, but I can realize that it is.
If you're across the pond, you can you can appreciate it for sure.
And especially in situations where recovering Sopo is not fun for anyone. It's like the worst mini game in Melee is trying to get back against Marth, right? Yeah. Because you're mashing, your hands hurt, you're tired, and he's really just gonna hit you right back.
You've been wobbled 3 times. Like.
Exactly. So we see jab grab.
That was close.
Marth had a low percent, so hopefully he's mashing as little hard as he can.
Spin in that little direction. So. Okay.
Looks like he did an F throw. It's not much you can do when Anna's trailing behind if you're looking for a wobble.
Yeah. F smash on shield is so scary. Like a scary concept to me. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's such a scary idea.
Yeah.
Like you F smash and it's over. Like you miss.
Especially with the stock deficit.
Yeah.
But Nana able to make it back.
Keeping
the climbers separated. I'm curious if separating the climbers, is on Nagy's mind right now, because I know some people think if I focus on Nana, I don't play as well, or I get punished by the Sopo, and some people are pretty committed to their game plan.
Yeah, I think it should always be in your game plan, honestly. Like if they're specifically like wobbling.
I think if they're a wobbler, it does matter.
90% of them are. Like we were commentating a set earlier with fluidity, I think, a non-wobbling ICs, and he just used like handoffs and stuff like that, and it was crazy. But again, you still had to get rid of the ice climb and to get them apart because of the handoffs and the desync and that. So I think it should always be in your best interests. I feel to like keep them split up. And
even if Nana isn't dead, keeping Marth having the ranged tools to smack one away.
Yeah.
Because even if then the Sopo can be focused on, you see them sometimes have to recover with Nana or save her, and that's, one extra thing to put on their mind and one extra thing they're not thinking about when they're trying to fight you. Again, the least fun mini game in Melee. If like
the F smash Marth. That was fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are basically again dead even, pretty much.
This has been a tight battle.
Yeah, it has.
So we see, similar to the last game, last stock, we see Zepto, trying to, desync tricks, projectile tricks. Ooh, that Nana F smash off the side. Doesn't look like she's gonna be making it back.
Grab the ledge, and that is the stuck. Okay, congratulations to Nagy. We apologize if we got that wrong, but congratulations to you.
You did great.
You did great. You did fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry about talking about you getting wobbled, my friend.
It is the game. It is the game.
And I love infinites.
I think the talk about like getting rid of wobbling is like.
It's the funniest thing in the world.
It is. It's one of those.
If anything, I'm a proponent of Frozen Stadium before we do anything else to
Melee.
I
agree.
Shout outs to the Nebs crew, the NYC Melee people. They ran Frozen Stadium for a long time at their events.
I didn't know that was a thing.